Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Wednesday. We'll start as usual with Bitcoin on daily chart. And if we'll go there, you can see we are still in the same range. Good morning, Noure. Good morning, Ivan, Ren, Sebastian, Menas, Bukur, Bova. Nice to see you, Bukur. Okay, so what do we have on daily? Well, not too many things we can say. We have this big candle up and down, and now we are consolidating that one. I'm assuming that we can form a range, like I told you yesterday. Ranging here. I don't know if it's the best range, but still, $5,000, it's acceptable in this kind of 5% range. Morning, Ricky. Not the best. I can see the market all of a sudden pushing higher and taking the highs here. But that will be in an event or something. For the moment, I have to see what is in front of my chart, what is in the chart. I see this big candle and I could see a range forming here. Monday high, Monday low, which means that we can play the SFU up and down. We can play Monday low, we can play the Monday high, and then getting back in the range. You can play a classic SFU if you want, putting the volume profile here in this candle, see where the POC is, put the limit order here, take profit at the POC and stop loss calculated for a 2-to-1 at least, and you can do some things there. But in the middle of the range, I suggest to just leave it alone. Okay? Just my 2 cents. My strategy tells me to stay out in the middle of the range because I don't have an advantage. Now, that's Bitcoin on daily. Let's see Ethereum. Finally, Ethereum is outperforming. Hey, Ajax. Hey, David. Hey, Andre. So, finally, Ethereum is outperforming a little bit the market and Bitcoin specifically. 50-50 chance at 2,500. You can see we are trying to push higher. Some liquidity here at 2.8. And then maybe we'll accept in the short reload zone here. Strong, and usually like we discussed multiple times, Ethereum is not the best to give you a retest. It's that kind of a coin that will consolidate and will do a W, good or bad, and then we'll say fuck you and we'll push higher. Simple as that. You don't see too many retests on Ethereum. Chasing here, not a good idea. Shorting here, not a good idea. Not yet, at least in my view. Leave it alone. If you are long from below 2000, if you bought Ethereum below 2000, as we did, and now you're a happy camper. You enjoy this market. If not, well, I don't suggest you to chase. That's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance a little bit. Straight down. I'm not upset about that. I was hoping for a clear EM here, but maybe I wanted too much. Maybe, just maybe. V-top pushing down into the support here. We'll go straight to 60%. I don't know. We are getting in the support area if you look left. So 61.5 could be a good support here. Around this area. But as long as you see the market, the Bitcoin dominance pushing lower and lower, you can hunt with Holy Grail on a 5-minute chart. Pretty safe. Hey, Jade. So, that's my thinking here. Let's see. We don't assume that the market will reverse. We just wait to see what will happen. And if the Bitcoin dominance is pointing down, we can hunt long ideas on altcoins. It's that simple. Lambo, yeah. I don't want the Lambo, that's the problem. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. let's take a look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And I even posted in the morning how the influencers are telling, well, I told you, Anon, something like that. No? I told you so. Well, shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, and up. It's almost impossible to chase if you didn't manage to get this entry. You look at it, straight up. It's hard to, I don't know, follow and get an entry here in this pump. Exactly, Bukur. That's better. So, chasing here, I don't think it's the best idea. We need to zoom out even on weekly to see what we have, and you can see V bottom. Expected. It's the area where the Ethereum versus Bitcoin should bounce. Bounced last time, and you can see we bounced, then we did a retracement. It took some time. So I'm expecting the same. The market to fuck around a little bit more here. Back on daily. Don't chase. Wait, you can see we are getting in some resistance. Could push higher? Of course it can. But it's not chaseable in my view. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on CME on daily. Similar story. Yeah? Not the same structure in the market, but above 78.6. Consolidating that level. We have some liquidity above. And most probably will take the highs. But if we'll take it from here or we'll have to dump and close some gaps first, I don't know. Yes, strong. You can see we took this high, strong. We are at 78.6 short reload zone. We are getting in the resistance. I don't see weakness here. I don't see weakness on RSI. I don't see weakness on OBV. Small potential bearish divergence on MACD, but it's not enough to convince me that we'll dump. We can push higher before we'll push lower. So I saw Stefan thinking long there with a setup on lower time frame. That's not bad. The higher time frame is still strong. But I'm not trading ES, so I will not focus too much. I'm using ES just as confluence for crypto. Now, gold. Well, if the news in the economic or tariffs war are good, well, you can see gold is consolidating and even pushing lower. If we'll accept here, you know that that's a big fucking yam. We'll see what will happen. We bounced first time here. Maybe now it's time to confirm this one and go lower and make a double if will be the case. But when you see a daily yam as big as that one, maybe that will tell us to at least slow down a little bit on gold. Morning, Robert. That's the overview. We can take a look at some altcoins, but let's take a look at the list we have on shitcoins. You can see deep in profit on this one. Don't chase. If you are in the trade, okay. If you are not, well, not too many things you can do. You can chase it with Holy Grail on 5-minute chart if you really want, but nothing else. This one was at entry yesterday. Now it's slightly in profit. ENA, nice in profit. Mavia is finally pushing higher. This one, we spoke too much time about this one at $1. Not too many people paid attention though. Well, now it's at 1.4 almost. 40% higher. SSV, yeah. SSV is promising. If Ethereum will pump, SSV will probably pump also. Another coin that we talked a lot of times. We talked about this W's here. We talked about well, is well correlated with Ethereum. When Ethereum will pump, this one is good to echo get an echo pump. Well, there you go. Entry at 5.5, and we already had a shot here in the highs. Even if you think little old lady here. From now on, well, I'm not chasing. I have the position already. I don't want to chase. I'm not okay with taking a trade here. If we'll hit my take profit here, I think I'll close 50 or maybe more. Maybe 75% I'll close here and trail the rest if will be the case. Rest of the shitcoins are looking similar, people. Not only the coins we took a trade are looking bullish. Most of them, they are doing the same, you can see. With small exception, look at Alpha. Didn't pump yet. But some coins are pumping. If you don't have another other solution to enter in a trade, you can chase with Holy Grail if you have access. Now you can see AVAX is even trying to accept above this highs, and then we'll push higher. But most of the coins, they form the daily W and they are pumping now. Kind of hard to chase them. As a trader, as an investor, you have to zoom out on weekly and you'll realize that there are still damn good levels to buy. How many times I'll say it, I don't know, until it will not be a good level anymore. And we can look at all of them, similar. I posted this one, this was the last one, yesterday or 2 days ago. But I could go on the entire list, people. It's looking similar. Let's take a look at T a little bit. W, small w. Now we have the big W. We had another chance here. Close to $2 to buy again. 1, 2, 3 lows. Confirm the big W. We are in the middle of the range. I'm not saying to chase this one. We had another retest yesterday at $3. Who took advantage? Okay. If you didn't, well, as an investor, it's still a good level, but you don't have the same entry like $2. I know a guy that was hunting $2 here. Anyway, I could talk about the entire list. Is the same thing. Yeah, most of them, they are pumping. Either you have the W breakout, then you can take a trade, or if the market pumped and you really want to enter, you can use Holy Grail. Lower time frame play. Let's start with Bitcoin here. Yesterday in the New York session, if you remember, I said something about this trend line and this uptrend channel. And I said, well, I don't want to fuck around here because it's in the middle of nowhere and I don't like it. Well, now it's at the bottom of the trend channel. This is the bottom of the trend channel. This is a 25% deviation here. Okay? So we are at the bottom of the channel. Look at the line here. Okay? How you want to play uptrend channel? How is the best way to play an uptrend channel? Well, you wait for a dip and you buy the deviation outside of the channel or the W in at the bottom of the channel. That's the best way to play an uptrend channel. Trend. Yeah. If people are thinking lower, well, I'm not saying it's not possible or this uptrend channel will not will be respected necessarily, but it's a good idea to take a W here. And I think we had a W overnight here on 5-minute chart, I think. Exactly in the, well, there you go. But too early for me. Yeah, so trend line, uptrend channel, testing the support, W on 5-minute chart, probably with some bullish divergence. There you go. Look at it. But that trade is over. We need to wait for a retest or for a new W. Why I have the deviation 25%? Well, that's the area I want the market to deviate, and this is the area where I want to hunt the W's. So it's okay in my view to wait for a deviation outside from the channel, and if I'll see a W here, I'll take it. Okay? That's why I have that one there. But overall, well respected channel. Well respected. I like it. You can see. Test the lows, test the highs 2 times. Yeah, we are using this one, but you can see test it again, and then look. We deviated a little bit here. I don't suggest to trade against the uptrend channel. It's possible, it's doable, but sometimes the market will go sideways, so you don't have the best results. The best way to trade an uptrend channel is to just wait for it to touch the lows and then buy the W on 5-minute chart. Morning, people. So let's see what will happen here. In my view, it's a really important uptrend channel here. If we'll deviate and we'll form a W, or maybe we'll not deviate, just retest this small W on 5-minute chart and then we'll push higher, well, we can push higher, why not? We have some room, we have some levels to test, that's for sure. Okay, Ethereum on, let's start with 1 hour to see what we have. We are in a dump chaser zone here, okay? We are getting to the 50% line. 50% line is kind of important in my view. I don't want to see people chasing here. Well, this short reload zone is not valid anymore, that's for sure. This trend line produced an aggressive W. We have an M here. I don't know if it's the best location to take it, but you can see M in price, M in OBV, M in RSI. I still prefer not to trade against Ethereum, but this is a warning sign, stay the fuck out. When you see yams, maybe at least slow down. Don't be too aggressive long. Well, AVAX is, we talked about AVAX a long time ago, and now is a bit too high for my taste. I mean, from the lows, Ajax. Okay, so that's Ethereum here. I don't necessarily want to trade it. You can see technically it's okay for long. Why? We had the breakout. We are retesting the as a support now. Wyckoff check on this one, and we can push higher, but it's kind of ugly. And Wednesday are not the best, the best for day trading. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, FET. Consolidating. I could go even on 4 hour here, zoom out a little bit more to see where we are. As you can see, we can push higher. We are at 78.6 long reload zone. We had some deviations here. If I'll put the daily, you'll see it better. Kind of aggressive bottom, but that doesn't mean cannot push higher. I will chase it here. Nah, not even on 4 hour chart, not even on 1 hour chart. It's too aggressive, too, I don't know, not the best. Here we had a B, C, D kind of move, but it's ugly. Solana on 4 hour chart. Solana slowly, because it's big. And it's not like people expecting, Solana will pump. Okay, will pump, but not as you think, straight up or in 1 minute. But you can see we touched $100. If you didn't bought Solana at $100, I don't know what to tell you. We discussed that when everyone was shitting their pants. We said that Solana at $100, it's acceptable, it's good, we can push lower, but we should buy $100. If you don't remember, go and watch the live streams from April, from these days here, and see what we talked about Solana. Now at 180, not too many things I can do. We are in the middle of nowhere, kind of in the dump chaser zone here. Let's change it to dump chaser zone to see it. Dump chaser zone. There you go. You can see we are at 38.2. We are fighting. Looks like the fight is done and we accept higher. But let's see the indicators. You want to play around here? Look at it. RSI on 4 hour chart is telling you stay the fuck out. So if you are long from the bottom or from lower levels, okay. I was hoping for a deeper retest here to 150. Never happened, but could Solana push higher? Well, yeah, a lot higher. We have spot bags. Almost all of us have Solana. I hope you didn't sold your Solana at $100 when everyone was bearish. I hate when people are selling the bottom, and I repeatedly said, don't be that stupid beginner that is selling the bottom. I hope nobody from our community sold the bottom. Though I know some of you did. They didn't listen. They sold the bottom. Now they don't have an entry. Well, it's time for you to learn on the hard way. Learn your fucking lesson. Because you don't have an excuse if you are in Crypto Traders Arena. We specifically told you don't sell the bottom. If you want to sell, wait for a bounce. If you sold, well, now nobody is looking for selling Solana here. No, it's not a good. Now let's chase it. Anyway, let's look at Tao. Similar story. Yeah, similar story. What I could tell you, we bought 200 and below. We discussed about this W. Stefan specifically took a trade here. Well, now what I can do? Well, now I could put my hands under my ass and wait. And enjoy. Even if you took with little old lady, 200, 400, well, you have free Tao for the entire life if you want. Even if you can let the Tao for your kids, because it's free. But with one condition. If you bought here at $200, that's for sure. Now I don't want to chase. Look at it. Yeah, I will probably attack and take the liquidity here, but it's a good area for us to chase and trade Tao here. No, definitely not. Tia, we talked about. You can see the entry. You can see where we are targeting to take some profit off. Don't take the entire profit because you can see it's a good idea to close the entire trade at 3.6. I don't think so. I think we can trail and we can, I don't know, maximize the profit here. Sorry about the noise, people. So, yes, we talked about gaps. I had some house levels, but they are not valid anymore. It's pushing higher. Let's see on 4-hour chart, nothing special. Let's go lower time frame, 1 hour. Well, on 1 hour we have a problem. Look at RSI. Look at RSI. A confirmed divergence here and a potential bigger one. Even OBV looks like it's slowing down, but no, nothing special on OBV. OBV is following the price action for the moment. But the RSI, you can see. Short location above 78.6, close to $6,000. At least I'm not saying to short. Don't get me wrong. It's a big difference between don't buy or don't think long and short. No, just let it be. You don't have to trade if you don't have a setup there. And we have some warning signs already. Bitcoin on CME, nothing to say. Portal, look at it. This motherfucker come here, took our stop loss, bye bye. We can trade again if will be the case. This one, hi-fi. Well, this one is lagging for the moment. It's trying to form a W. Let's put a 4-hour chart. But you can see W breakout pushing a lot higher. Then retest all the way down here at 88.6, stopped here on the dot, bounced, and now is forming the W. If you are in the trade, okay. If you are not in the trade, you can hunt a long idea here. I don't suggest you to stay on a lower time frame on this one. Think about 4-hour, maybe daily chart, maybe even position trading, maybe dollar cost average or little old lady. Because after a dump like this, people are expecting straight up, but actually will consolidate. And it could even take the lows. It's dangerous. Hopefully this time will be a bit different. Why? The market is strong, so we'll drag the price higher. And the consolidation will be smaller. Okay, so that's the review on my short list this time. Dex screener coins, we talked about them. Bocian already posted that some of them did really nice shots. Griffane, Lofi, this one was moving really nice. Yeah? Really nice. You bought 2 cents and now you have 10x here. Who managed to buy this one? I did. In one of my Solana accounts, Phantom accounts, I bought here the bottom on this one. Yesterday when I checked the accounts and I saw the big profit, I said, what the fuck, where the fuck I have so much money on that account? And when I looked deeper, I saw the 10x on that coin. Too bad though that I don't have all the accounts, but on one of them I have some. And I'm quite happy about it. Could push higher? Yes. We should chase? No. It's kind of a double top for the moment. And there are more altcoins that did really nice. Even Arena, if you remember, we talked about it and we said to buy here. Well, you have a shot now. If you don't have a shot, maybe you'll have a shot. And we can look at multiple ones. But the best to do, premium people, VIP guys, go and see the Hand of Midas made by Stefan and Bocian. And Bocian is updating from time to time there. Yeah. I think Bocian is back from his vacation, so he'll probably do a live update. I don't know. You'll have to follow that channel and see what is happening. Okay, now lower time frame. Holy Grail. Well, with Holy Grail is pretty simple. I explained you. You look at the strongest one, set. You can see. You had an entry here. Now you get an entry here. Not the best risk to reward. Sorry. Similar here, look at it. When you see it's strong, you hunt long ideas. Ray, well, is unchaseable here, seems like, even with Holy Grail. You can see some of them are pumping. Something like this, I don't suggest you to chase it. I suggest to let it be push higher and then take the retest. But you get the idea. Look how nice and clean it is to chase with Holy Grail. That's why I call it the best tool to chase the market. And you can take the entire list here, the strongest ones, and you can look what seems pumpable or chaseable. Okay? But it's up to you. Decide what coin you want, how much you want to risk. Honestly, I'm risking 0.5, not more on Holy Grail. Because I have a nice risk to reward, I don't have a problem. There you go. Okay. Anything else I could talk about? Yeah, repost this tweet if you want to help us out a little bit. You can see the regular people are reposting, and I'll thank you for that, people. Nice to see that we are, I don't know, we have 150, 200 views and, I don't know, 10 reposts. Maybe some of you could do better. Just maybe. What do you say? About Capua 1 and Capua 2. People, the places are getting booked pretty fast. Pretty fast. 10 places for Capua 1, 20 places for Capua, 10 places for Capua 2, 20 places for Capua 1. Capua 2, I don't think has half of the places already. So I don't know if we have 5 places left or not. It's up to you. I'm talking specifically with the Capua 1 people. If you want your place, decide pretty fast because not too many places left. For Capua 1, if you want to join, well, we still have some places. Not too many, but we still have room to get in there. We'll start in June, July. The program will take 4 months to complete. And then you have another 8 months premium access to learn, to develop with us. It's up to you. But if you join, and you decide to learn how to trade, please be serious. Please be consistent if you pay the money. It's cheap, I get it, but I hate when someone is paying and is not doing his job. Yesterday, for example, I reviewed the trades and I was over with reviewing the trades in half an hour. That's not the best. I want more. I want to review, I don't know, a lot of trades. I want to review for 1 hour, 2 hours. And don't tell me you don't find setups. Okay. Let's take some requests and then we can call it a live stream. Let's see the first one. Lambo is not a request. Ram and Doge not a request. AVAX on higher time frame. Let's take a look at AVAX. Someone asked about AVAX. Chaseable here. No, we have some resistance here. Holy Grail, yes. Looks like wants to pump and do another AB equals CD. But we discussed this one. When was here? Something like that. Yeah. And we had pump chasers on. We said strong support here. Buy it here. The lows here. The sweep of the lows was the best opportunity here. The LJ, if you manage to take these W's here. Now it's a bit too late to take it. Okay. 4 hour chart, we can go lower. You can see it's at the highs. I don't think it's the best to chase it now. You can see some bearish divergence trying to form. Could push higher, of course you can. I'll sell because I see some divergence. I'll sell my AVAX here. No, but I don't want to chase. I don't want to buy a new position here. Okay, let's see. Pnut. Let's see Pnut. I want to start with weekly. Well, you had opportunity here at the weekly W breakout. Why? You are asking me now. What you can do? Too early to sell, too late to buy. That's my conclusion here on Pnut. Nice OBV, I like it, but it's a bit too late to do anything. Let's zoom in a little bit. Well, you can see W's, daily W's. You had your opportunity at 20 cents. Now at almost 50 cents. What you can do classic. Oh. 1 second, people. Just 1 second. At least I'll put it on mute. Okay. What I said here, long reloads. There you go. Here, if you look left, you'll see the support. If the market will dump here, you can get an entry. If the market will pump more, well, adapt your fib and wait in the long reload. So don't chase here. It's ugly. Okay, so that's about Pnut Jade. Finally is moving or is getting delisted from all the exchanges. I don't think. Yeah, it's trying to form a daily double, which is not bad. Yeah. Well, Griffane was okay, all right, when we spoke about it. Now I'll show you Griffane. Yeah, so if we form the W breakout and retest, okay. I have this one at 60 cents. So I'm below the surface and I'm waiting. But I bought it with a little old lady strategy, so I have time to wait. I don't care about it. Griffane, well, Griffane, it's one of the coins here from the, and you can see what I see here on Griffane. What the fuck you want to do here? Griffane was a good idea here at this W. Was a good idea when was consolidating here and we spoke about day in, day out about it. Now, sorry, if you bought it, you have more than a shot. Sell half on a double, you should have 3 coins already. Chase here, asking for trouble. Could push higher? Yeah. But it's okay to chase here. Where you'll put your stop loss? Well, you don't have a good position size here. You don't have a good risk to reward. No? When I was speaking about at 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, me, Stefan, Bochan, because Bochan told us about this one, people said, well, no, maybe lower. So, no. Well, we bought, we made money. Don't sell your free positions here because you want to sell at the top or even higher. You see where the top is. But they can do more than that. That chase? No. Lista. I don't know what Lista is. Maybe it's here. If I'll find it on TradingView, okay. Okay. Well, this one is acceptable on daily. You can see it's forming the big W, weekly W even. Huh? Weekly W. For an investor, yeah. I don't see the potential here because you can see 22 cents. The high was $1, so you have a 5x. Not bad, it's acceptable. But as an investor, you can see the weekly W forming. Nice OBV though, I like it. It's up to you. But little old lady here, nothing special. You can see. If I'll put daily, similar. Nice OBV, I like it. Someone is buying this one. How you can frame it? Well, you can use little old lady, dollar cost average. Take this W as your risk window, entry here, stop loss all the way down at the bottom. Dojin me. What Dojin me? Let's take a look. Come on, man. You are showing me coins at the top. What is that? It's just too high for my taste. Good pump, yeah. But I'll buy it here now. Let's take a look at one of my requests. Doji. Where the fuck is Doji? Maxi. Well, where is Doji? Or this one is Doji man now? What the fuck? No, it's not this one. They delisted Doji? Doji 2? What the fuck is that? Well, I hope this one it is. I have to go and see it. But I bought some Doji long time ago on their network, on their wallets. Well, luckily you remembered me about Doji. Look at it. I'll go and add a little bit. Go and add a little bit on this one. Yeah, exactly, Bukur. It's so high that we cannot see it anymore. Well, I bought 60 cents, I bought $1, I bought I think I could do a dollar cost. Look at this one. It's really nice here. Well, I'll have to go and look and see how much exposure I have, and if I'll add more, I'll just wait. We'll see. Well, that was the last request. Idea on Bitcoin here is pretty simple. Let's put 50-minute chart again. Watch out here. You can see we are getting out from the uptrend channel. Take the next W. I don't think it's a good idea to short. I think it's a good idea to hunt along if we'll get a new W on 5-minute chart or 50-minute chart as day traders. We are retesting that initial W. Let's wait and see what will happen. That being said, let's call it a live stream. Today I'll be mostly out, so you'll do the New York session with Stefan. and Stefan will post the trades. I'll be mostly out. I don't have time today to trade. So if I don't have time, I'll focus only on one coin if I'll see something nice, and hopefully I'll make some money today. If not, well, tomorrow it's a new day. But today I'm out, I'm driving, I'm not at my computer. Yeah. So see you people later in the day, or if not, tomorrow morning in the same live stream. Protect your capital. Try to maximize the profit. Don't be lazy now. Now is not time to be lazy. It's time to work your plans, to work your orders, to work your shots and everything, because this environment will not last forever. Okay? Okay, people. See you next time. Bye-bye.